What is intelligence? How did it evolve, and how is it that we can understand such complicated topics as physics, astronomy, and the evolution of life? My research examines what goes on in the minds of animals and whether we're alone in possessing such complex cognitive skills. Increasing evidence suggests that intelligence probably evolved as a result of living in social groups. Living in social groups makes group members have to interact with each other, which takes a lot of brain power, considering that animals have to keep in mind who is whose kin, who is mated with who, and who is higher or lower in the pecking order. This is the idea behind the hypothesis that sociality is a result of, sociality is a driving factor in the evolution of intelligence. So one way to explore this concept is to look at different social cognitive skills in different species that are scattered throughout the evolutionary tree. Of special interest to me are social skills that have to do with visual attention. When we communicate, a large amount of information is conveyed through our eyes. We know that people generally look at things that they're paying attention to, and also that people have unique perspectives, unique views, depending on where they are in the room. So for example, from up here, I'm getting a different view of the room than from where you guys are sitting. So my research asks whether animals are able to take this into account while they're interacting with each other. Can they use this information in order to, towards their advantage as they're competing for food or cooperatively hunting? So I tested this ability in zebra finches, which you see at the top, by putting dominant and subordinate individuals into a testing arena with two feeders in between them. One of the feeders was visible to both of the birds, while the other feeder was blocked so that you could only see it from the subordinate's perspective. We let the subordinate bird pick a feeder while the dominant watched, and found that subordinate birds tend to choose feeders that are hidden from the dominant, which suggests that subordinate birds are actually able to utilize the knowledge that the dominant cannot see behind the barrier, which is pretty impressive considering that zebra finches aren't typically considered as smart as birds such as parrots or ravens. So perhaps intelligence isn't as exclusive as we think, which makes sense evolutionarily. So if the simple zebra finch is able to understand such complex things as visual perspective, what other cognitive skills can we see in animals beyond visual perception? Is it possible that they can deduce each other's goals and intentions? And also, how much do they understand about the minds and the experiences of others? These questions can help us understand the evolution of intelligence and also the evolution of our own minds. Thanks.